The 2026 Toyota Camry isn't just an evolution of a beloved midsize sedan, it's a bold statement. Right from the first glance, this new generation makes it clear, it's here to reset expectations. It's leaner, lower, sharper. The front fascia has undergone a radical transformation, adopting a sleeker, more athletic appearance. The headlights are thinner and angrier, drawing attention with LED strips that stretch toward the fenders like sharpened eyeliner. The grille is minimized, integrating into the bumper in a way that feels seamless and purposeful, while the Toyota badge is now illuminated in hybrid models, quietly signaling its electrified intentions. Viewed from the side, the 2026 Camry carries more sculpture than ever before. Pronounced character lines carve their way across the doors, highlighting muscular arches and an almost coupe-like silhouette. It's not trying to be flashy, but the way it stands, confident and balanced, tells a different story. The wheel options now climb up to 19 inches, with machine-finished alloys that perfectly complement the modernized look. Rear door glass flows more organically into the C-pillar, and that little kink near the rear fender adds a hint of drama. In back, the taillights stretch wide across the trunk, and depending on the trim, there's a darkened or smoked finish that gives it a premium touch. The Camry no longer tries to blend in, it quietly demands a second look. Every exterior element feels intentional. Even the color palette has matured. Toyota's added deeper, more luxurious tones like reservoir blue and midnight graphite, alongside bold hues like supersonic red. The SE and XSE trims go further, introducing sporty touches like a rear diffuser, black mirrors, a lip spoiler, and dark chrome accents that lean toward performance without overstepping. Step inside, and the transformation continues. This isn't the Camry cabin of yesterday. It's more refined, more digital, and significantly more premium. The dashboard stretches wide and flat, with a floating touchscreen standing tall in the center. Lower trims come with a standard 8-inch screen, but move up the ladder and you're greeted by a 12.3-inch high-resolution display that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The graphics are crisp, the layout is intuitive, and transitions are buttery smooth. Beneath it, capacitive touch controls for the climate system add a touch of modernity, though thankfully Toyota has preserved physical knobs for volume and temperature, a nod to practicality. In front of the driver, a digital instrument cluster ranges from a standard 7-inch display to a fully customizable 12.3-inch digital cockpit in higher trims. It's clean, responsive, and surprisingly rich with detail, from hybrid performance metrics to turn-by-turn navigation. Ambient lighting sneaks under the dash and door panels, bathing the cabin in a soft glow at night. The materials are genuinely upscale. Soft touch panels, contrast stitching, piano black or satin metallic trim depending on the variant, and even available synthetic suede inserts in the XSE model that give off a sports luxury vibe. Seating comfort remains one of the Camry's strong suits, now improved with additional bolstering and refined cushioning. The front seats are power adjustable with available memory settings, while higher trims add ventilated functions to complement the standard heating. The rear seat space is generous, and while Toyota hasn't stretched the wheelbase, intelligent packaging and slimmer seatbacks create a more open rear cabin. USB-C ports, dedicated air vents, and fold-down armrests make sure no one in the back feels like an afterthought. Sound insulation has been seriously upgraded. Double-paned front windows and thicker insulation under the floor reduce road and wind noise dramatically. Pair that with the available 9-speaker JBL premium sound system, and the cabin becomes a sanctuary. The bass is tight, vocals are clear, and every frequency hits with clarity. It's a mobile concert hall wrapped in leather and tech. Under the hood, the 2026 Camry is now exclusively hybrid across all trims. Toyota has phased out the pure internal combustion engine in favor of the 5th-generation Toyota hybrid system. That means every Camry, whether it's the L or the XSE, is now electrified. The setup pairs a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine with 2 electric motors to deliver a combined output of around 225 horsepower in front-wheel drive models. Opt for the available all-wheel drive system. Yes, AWD is now on the menu for the first time in a hybrid Camry, and the output jumps to 232 horsepower. It's not just about numbers, though. The power delivery is immediate, smooth, and surprisingly spirited. Off the line, the electric motors provide a healthy shove, while the gas engine fades in quietly for sustained acceleration. The ECVT transmission has been retuned for more natural response, with simulated shifts under heavy throttle to mimic traditional gears. Acceleration feels brisk for a sedan in this segment, with 0 to 60 mph coming in under 7.5 seconds for the AWD variant, impressive for a car prioritizing efficiency. And efficiency is where it truly shines. Toyota estimates over 50 miles per gallon combined for the front-wheel drive trims, and the all-wheel drive version only sacrifices a few digits. That's class-leading territory, putting distance between the Camry and rivals still clinging to gas-only setups. The battery pack, now lighter and more compact, sits neatly beneath the rear seat without compromising trunk space, which remains generous and well-shaped for real-world practicality. On the road, the Camry handles with newfound confidence. A stiffer chassis, improved suspension tuning, and low center of gravity from the hybrid layout all combine for a sedan that's both composed and agile. Steering is more direct, body roll is minimal, and even on twisty backroads, the Camry feels planted and predictable. It won't replace a GR Corolla in the thrills department, but for daily driving, it brings a perfect blend of comfort and precision. Ride quality is another strong point. The suspension absorbs potholes and imperfections without drama, especially in the LE and XLE trims tuned for comfort. The SE and XSE trims ride firmer but not harsh, dialing in a touch of sportiness that many buyers will appreciate. Brake feel, traditionally a weak point in hybrids, has been reworked with regenerative and mechanical braking now blending more seamlessly. The result is predictable, smooth stops even in city traffic. Technology continues to impress. Every 2026 Camry comes standard with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, an enhanced suite that now includes improved pre-collision detection with intersection support, full-speed adaptive cruise control, lane tracing assist, and road sign recognition. Blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert are standard from the mid-trim upward, and a new driver attention monitor watches for drowsiness or distraction, alerting you if you're not focused on the road. Parking is made easier with available features like a 360-degree panoramic camera, front and rear parking sensors, and even automated parking assist on top trims. The Camry may be mainstream, but the tech stack feels closer to Lexus territory. Other smart features include over-the-air updates, a digital key that lets you unlock and start the car from your phone, and even a remote connect app that allows users to check fuel levels, unlock doors, and start the car from virtually anywhere. The head-up display on the XLE and XSE trims project speed, navigation, and driver assist info directly onto the windshield, a luxury touch in a segment that rarely sees such attention to detail. Pricing for the 2026 Toyota Camry starts around $28,000 for the base LE trim and climbs to nearly $39,000 for a fully loaded XSE AWD with all the bells and whistles. Given the hybrid powertrain, AWD availability, advanced tech, and premium feel, it remains one of the best values in the midsize sedan segment. There are a few hidden gems worth noting. A new predictive efficient drive system learns your driving habits and regular routes to optimize battery usage based on traffic patterns and topography. The climate control system uses sensors to detect which seats are occupied and adjusts airflow accordingly, saving energy. Even the audio system has a feature that adjusts volume based on speed and cabin noise, so it's always crisp, never overbearing. With this redesign, Toyota has reimagined what the Camry can be. It's no longer just the safe, reliable pick, it's now a compelling, forward-looking choice for those who want style, tech, performance, and efficiency in one sleek package. Whether you're a longtime Camry loyalist or someone considering the segment for the first time, the 2026 Camry makes a compelling case that this sedan still matters, and might just be the best it's ever been.